Welcome to Wolftelligence School. My name is Ari, but you can also call me Mr. Leonard or Professor Wolfie. In this video, I'll be sharing more about Wolftelligence School, the mental health education you don't get in most schools. What is Wolftelligence School, and why does it even matter? Does it even matter? The goal of Wolftelligence School is making it fun to learn about mental health, emotional intelligence, and self-love. These are topics that you probably don't learn much about in school, yet they're extremely important. You didn't learn about them in elementary school, or middle school, or high school, or even college. But you do learn how to memorize a lot of information that you'll never use or apply in your daily life. Throughout these videos or classes, I'll be teaching what I wish I learned in school, things that have helped me greatly on my mental health and self-love journeys. Now, you may be wondering, why am I teaching this stuff? Why are mental health, emotional intelligence, and self-love so important to me? When I was a freshman in college, I went through mental health issues, depression and anxiety. This period of time completely changed my life. I was at my lowest point, my abyss, my rock bottom. At this point in my life, I had zero emotional intelligence. I had terrible mental health, and I had no self-love. I waited months before even telling anyone what I was going through due to the stigma surrounding mental health, the fear of being judged, or the fear of other people thinking that you're weak. I know many who have gone through something similar will be able to relate to this, and the more we can speak up and share our stories, the more we can help break this stigma. Part of the mission with Wolftelligence School is to help break the stigma surrounding mental health issues so we can start to talk about them more and share our stories, so we can learn from each other, but also so we can help people who are currently going through it. This is a large issue that can't just be solved by one person. It's going to take a whole community working together towards the same goal. And I hope we can start to build this community here. Going through these mental health issues in my freshman year of college was a huge wake-up call for me. It showed me how much I needed to work on myself in order to live a happier, healthier, more fulfilling life that I'm truly passionate about. As I started to push my comfort zone through trying new things such as reading new books, learning new things, journaling, expressing my emotions on a piece of paper, meditating, I love meditating, and taking cold showers. Yes, you heard that right. Cold showers. I discovered a new side of myself that I never even knew existed. The more I learned about mental health, emotional intelligence, and self-love, the more I realized how valuable these topics are and how they can apply into our everyday lives. I began to wonder, why didn't I learn about this stuff in school? Why didn't I learn about this stuff in school? Well, since this stuff is not taught in the majority of schools, I see this as an opportunity to teach this stuff to people who, like me, are truly passionate about learning these types of topics and applying them into their own lives. In every class, we'll be discussing both the theory and the practical applications of topics, what it's all about, and how to actually apply this into your own life. It's important that everything we talk about here has practical application, but just like the iceberg, some of the practical application could be below the surface, so we may have to start diving deep to see what it's all really about. A lot of the stuff we learn about in school doesn't have much practical application in our daily lives. So it's my goal with Wolftelligence School that everything we talk about should have practical application, should be able to be applied into your life. I don't want to waste your time here, and I know a good amount of you watching this probably feel as though school wasted a lot of your time. You didn't learn many practical life skills that could help you to improve your mental health and find self-love, but you did learn that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell because, that is so important, so important, so important. Ultimately, my goal is to make these videos or classes as entertaining as educational as possible while providing insights and lessons that can be applied into your everyday life. In Wolftelligence School, you'll be mostly learning about topics that are not taught in most schools or that are not taught in schools in general. These are topics that I believe to be extremely valuable, things that I believe should be taught in every school. Things that really make me question, why didn't I learn this in school? Why didn't I learn this in school? Here's a short list of topics you can expect to learn about in Wolftelligence School. Self-discovery, self-love, mental health, emotional intelligence, how to be a successful student, authentic self-expression, meditation, journaling, introspection, writing poetry, reprogramming your mind, finding and mining inner gold, how to dig deep, reconnecting with your inner child, letting your inner light shine through. Again, that's just a short list of some of the topics we'll be discussing. At the moment, I plan on posting one long-form class or video around 10 to 30 minutes each week on YouTube on Monday. I also plan on posting one short-form video or class under 1 minute every single day on most social media platforms. I'm very excited to start sharing more with you and building this community. If, like me, you enjoy learning about mental health and emotional intelligence and self-love, you have a desire to learn these topics and how to apply them into your life, then this is for you. If, like me, you have a desire to dig deep, to learn more about who you really are, your true self, then this is for you. In a nutshell, this is all about self-discovery and self-expression. Learning more about who you are, discovering your truth, and then learning how to express your authenticity, how to share your truth with the world. This content is designed for students in middle school, high school, college, and recent graduates, but age doesn't really matter here. People of all ages and walks of life are encouraged to participate and join in this community. We are all students of life, and I believe this content should be accessible and valuable to anyone at any age, at any time, at any place. What matters most in Wolftelligence School is that you have a passion, a desire to actually learn about these topics and apply them into your daily life. If you don't really care about learning about mental health and emotional intelligence and self-love, then this is probably not for you. If you don't have a passion to dig deep, a desire to learn more about your true self, who you really are, then this is probably not for you. If you don't enjoy just learning new things, then this is probably not for you. And that's completely fine. I just want to tell you now so I don't waste your time. Here's a short list of what you should expect to get out of Wolftelligence School. A deeper understanding of emotional intelligence, mental health, and self-love. A deeper understanding of your true self, who you really are, self-discovery. A deeper understanding of how to share your authenticity, self-expression. A deeper understanding of how to train or reprogram your mind. A deeper understanding of how to find and mine inner gold. This is just a short list, but those are some of the most important ones that I want to mention. In future classes, we'll be diving a lot deeper, no pun intended, maybe intended, into those topics. Lastly, I just wanted to quickly discuss homework. In Wolftelligence School, we'll have homework assignments alongside with each class. I know what you're thinking, but isn't this supposed to be fun? Why would there be homework? First, understand that all homework will be optional. It's up to you. Choose to do it or not. It's up to you. I never really enjoyed homework in school because it always just seemed to be busy work. It never really had any practical value that I could apply in my everyday life. I never really saw the value in doing it other than doing it to get a good grade so I could pass the class and have a high GPA and go to a good college. I think that's one of the flaws of the current education system. Many teachers assign busy work type homework that they themselves would never do. I'm never going to give you any busy work. Most of the homework assignments will just be journaling prompts or activities. I find journaling very fun and valuable, and I hope you do too. If Wolftelligence School is right for you, then you probably enjoy journaling or you want to start journaling more. Know that every homework assignment that I share, I have already done first. I would never assign something to you that I wouldn't do myself first. And in the comment section down below of each video, I'll be sharing my answers to each journaling prompt or homework assignment. I encourage you to post your journals, your homework assignments, down in the comment section also when you complete them, as well as any comments or criticisms or constructive feedback that you have for this class. I'd love to read them all and learn more about you as we start to build this community. Also, your feedback will greatly help me in deciding what topics to make videos on in the future, as well as just improving the quality of these videos so you can get even more value from them. Also, understand that you do not have to share your journals. Feel free to keep your homework assignments, your journals private if that's what you prefer. You are not required to share. You're not even required to do them. Again, they're optional. The most important thing is that you start to actually do the journals. You start to introspect. You start to contemplate. You start to write down some of your thoughts and emotions and dig deeper into learning about who you really are, your true self. You're never really encouraged to dig deep while in school, so you've probably never done much journaling or self-discovery or introspection. That's why I feel like Wolftelligence School can be so helpful. Also, understand that there is nobody else grading you. There are no right or wrong answers, and there are no multiple choice tests. Don't even get me started on multiple choice tests.
Oh my gosh.
It's all about how honest you are with yourself, how much you start to open up and learn more about who you really are. Again, this is all about self-discovery and self-expression. I believe it is far easier to learn about mental health and emotional intelligence and self-love when you're younger. As you get older, you start to develop some bad habits and your mind starts to become less flexible, and you're less likely to actually want to make these big changes to your mind and to your life. Also, as you get older, you may not have as much free time to actually dedicate to this type of learning. That being said, we don't discriminate due to age here at Wolftelligence School. People of all ages are welcome. What's most important, again, is your passion, your desire to dig deep and to want to learn more about yourself, to want to learn more about mental health, emotional intelligence, and self-love. It's all about the effort you put in to try to find and mine some inner gold, which I'll be discussing far more in depth in future classes. The bottom line is, do the homework if you feel like you'll get some value from it, and if you do it, be sure to have fun with it. This is not supposed to be a chore. I do it because I genuinely have fun while I'm journaling and while I'm introspecting and learning more about myself. And if Wolftelligence School is right for you, you probably enjoy doing all of this stuff as well. 3 journaling questions. Either contemplate them or write them down in your journal. The first one, why do you want to learn more about emotional intelligence, mental health, and self-love? The second one, what are you hoping to get out of Wolftelligence School? The third one, what are some topics that you want to learn more about? Again, I'll be sharing my answers in the comment section down below, and I encourage you to share yours as well. Most of my normal full-length type classes that are published every Monday will be in the range of around 10 to 30 minutes. However, on the first Monday of each month, I plan on posting one of these full-length classes with a class project on this YouTube channel. These full-length classes will probably be over 30 minutes, and they'll have a class project, a creative class project that you'll be able to do alongside. I've actually published one of these so far, and it's called Journaling for Self-Discovery, 9 Prompts to Find Your Inner Shine. Note, this course is only available on Skillshare. Be sure to check it out if you're truly interested. If you sign up for Skillshare using my link down below in the description, you'll get 1 month free of Skillshare Premium, and I will get a $10 commission from them, just to be completely transparent. If you don't want to take that class, if that doesn't really interest you, that's all good. Don't feel pressured to do it. There will be plenty more of these classes for free on YouTube coming on the first Monday of every month. Either way, be sure to like and subscribe if you're new. Share this with a friend who you think would enjoy learning about this stuff, and let me know your comments down below. The mental health education you don't get in most schools. Welcome to Wolftelligence School. Oh, 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 oh.
Wolftelligence!
I'll see you next Monday.